Hey, it's your boy Tokenomics back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about what a project needs to 100x, and then I'm going to give you one project that I think can 100x in the next 12 to 18 months. Okay, so let's roll the intro. Thanks for checking out this video. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that when I upload my videos, you get notified immediately. Alright guys, so what I've done is I've basically given a criteria, certain parameters that a project must meet, and it's a very tight time frame here. Not all projects will 100x. I believe that this project can 100x within 12 to 18 months. So these are the, I guess, most critical aspects that a project must meet for it to 100x. And there's a number of them out there, but like I said, it's a very narrow window, and I feel that the project that I will name in a minute will meet this. Okay, so first of all, the project must be disruptive or next level. In other words, it's got to be innovative. It's got to be something that is totally radical or new, or it's just totally disruptive and it's never been seen before. It solves a big problem in the marketplace, which is my second point here. If it's just a normal run-of-the-mill, just another project that's very similar to other projects, then it's going to get cluttered and there'll be a lot of noise. It's not going to stand out, and there'll be more clones that will just take its place within a short period of time. But if it's disruptive and it's pretty much first to market, as they say, then it's going to be very, very innovative, and usually, not always, but most of the time, first to market usually tends to dominate that space. It's going to obviously solve a big problem in the marketplace, use case, utility, all that good stuff. If it doesn't solve a problem, then there's no use for it. Okay, it's got to be a low cap enough for it to 100x. So this is really critical. If it's already got a large market cap of, say, 100 billion, it's going to be very, very hard for it to 100x, because for it 100 billion to 100x, well, you just multiply 100 billion by 100 and you get stupidly insane number, which is way, way too big. So you want to get them early once it's still small cap enough, but not too small cap, because if it's too small cap, there's a lot of risk to it. And the project that I'm going to name is big enough that there's momentum in the project, but it's not just tiny micro cap, that there's a lot of risk to it. They have to have some momentum already. Okay, there has to be a solid team, and this is really important, because at the end of the day, if they don't have a solid team, they won't be able to ship. If they don't ship, then they won't be able to finish the project. There has to be a solid team. One of the most important criteria for a successful 100x project. Okay, the roadmap must have future innovation or things down the line which will keep the project alive or add new components to the project so they can later expand. But it has to be a fairly in-depth roadmap into the future. It just can't be a roadmap 6 months ahead. Next point, the VC backing. Okay, so it has to have strong VC backers with deep pockets, because usually any type of project that is groundbreaking, disruptive, innovative, it's going to take a lot of tech, a lot of people to build this thing, and that's going to take a lot of money. So the VCs Their role is to, they obviously vet the project prior to, pouring in their hard-earned dollars into the project. So when there's a lot of reputable VC investors in a project, then there's likelihood that obviously it's not a scam, but they have a lot of money to make sure that at least the project is funded properly. Okay, they have to have a pretty decent advisory team. Most of these projects have advisors, so then they can advise them on which way is the best scenario moving forward with the project. Sometimes they have a large advisory team, sometimes they have a small, but they do need to have advisors. I think it is important. Okay, the tokenomics of the project, the amount of supply, enough supply, but not into the tens of billions. There's got to be enough supply there, but also either some deflationary model or some scarcity there. Okay, so tokenomics is very both only for for the team and for the developers as well as the investors. So it's very important. The tokenomics is just right. Also, regulatory requirements. Obviously, each project will encounter some regulation at some point, and if they can stick within the parameters of being above board at least, won't necessarily need regulatory requirements, but it's always good to see when a project has these considers these regulatory requirements, just in case, so they can stay above board. All right, that's basically it. Community backing, they must have a pretty decent community backing them, because without the investors and without people that believe in the project and hodl the coin, then really you're not going to have a strong long-term success without strong community backing. Without that, people will just buy the coin and dump it and move on. So community is pretty important. Okay, with that said, the coin that fits almost most of these, except a couple, would be the advisory team and the probably not so much 100 low cap as much, but it can still 100x. Regulatory requirements, it is decentralized, and but the rest of the requirements, it fills it pretty well. And of course, I'm talking about API3, decentralized APIs for Web 3.0. Great, powerful decentralized applications with API3's decentralized, governed, and quantifiable, secure data feeds. I've already done a video on API3 when they first released, when they first launched, and it really is a innovative, disruptive technology. And essentially, projects can run their own APIs through Web 3.0 without a middleman like Oracle or like a Chainlink. All right, basically they're just putting out, they're putting the middleman out of business, and big projects like Chainlink, this basically makes them redundant. The guys that worked on it were basically running enterprise nodes for Chainlink, and they saw that this was a massive problem that they encountered. So they created this project to fix that problem, and that's why Chainlink, that's why API3 was born. Okay, so I won't go into exactly how this all works because I've already done a video on this. But you can check that other video out. It has a whole slew of investors that are pretty big in this space. Some of them are Pantera Group, Hashed, Alliance Block, Placeholder. There's Rarestone Capital, and there's a bunch of them which you've probably seen pop up in many projects. Their team, they have 3 public members. So these are the public members here. It is a decentralized DAO. Basically, it's team members with the project, creating the project. This is they've also got here total of 75 members working on the project. Probably not full-time staff, but just outsourcers. When you have big VC investors backing the project, they know a little bit. They know what's going on. Otherwise, they wouldn't invest in it. Now you can go through all the other stuff here, white paper and all that, but pretty much most of the points it covers. Tokenomics is pretty good. It has mooned today. It is now at $3.48. So this is the biggest thing here. It's this market cap. Okay, so I said it can 100x. So if it 100x is 69 million, this will still put it at about 6.9 billion. Again, obviously the circulating supply is only about 20% out at this point in time. There's 100 million tokens. But look, it can do this in the next 12 to 18 months, which would push it up to about 7 billion market cap. And if we look at it in the grand scheme of things, that would push it up around about 10 or 11, and obviously these will, everything will go up as well. But Chainlink now is about 8 billion. So this API3 could still 100x, and it'll still be, their market cap will still be under Chainlink's. If you could compare it, in real time, right? If they did it tomorrow, obviously that wouldn't happen. But just to show you, how it would compare. And obviously Chainlink, this is API3 is created to make Chainlink pretty much redundant. All right. The only reason why Chainlink's there is because it was one of the biggest oracles, I guess you could call first to market, and all the things I mentioned, behind Chainlink, that disruptive at the time, solves a big problem of decentralized applications needing API feeds, real data from outside onto the blockchain, and Chainlink solved that problem. Solid team, all those things that Chainlink had when they were younger, to get them where they are, I think API3 can get there in a shorter period of time. Chainlink's been around since 2017, and this project API3 has only been around for a couple of months. So there's already big raps on this project. There's about 8,000 or so people in the Telegram group. So that's also comforting when you've got a large community behind it. And I think if any project can 100x, it'll be this one here. It'll be this one here. So we'll see. I've got it at a time frame of 12 to 18 months. And obviously that's a tall order, but even if you look at the worst case, which is 18 months away, I still think that's achievable, certainly in this climate right now. Alright guys, so let me know your thoughts. Do you think that this could 100x in 18 months? Or do you have any other coins that you suggest that would 100x, that would slot in here? Let me know your thoughts. Okay, again, it needs to be 100x. So the market cap that it is currently, you need to multiply that by 100 to get the total market cap where it would be if it 100x. Okay, then look on CoinGecko and see where it would fit in hypothetically, okay? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification, and I'll see you in the next video.
Are you new to crypto and DeFi? You're not sure how to navigate through the scams and keep away from the sharks trying to steal your crypto? This space can be very daunting for newbies. That's why we created 100xcryptoacademy.com. This is not just a course on DeFi, yield farming, and investing, but a real community of like-minded crypto enthusiasts who believe crypto is the key to financial freedom. You'll get 50+ HD on-demand videos, ongoing research analysis and pre-screened, ICO and pre-sales, 4 weekly webinars per month, with live Q&A, private access to our exclusive forum, and our vibrant Telegram group for live chat and updates. All for a low monthly investment. Check out our Patreon at 100xcryptoacademy.com.